So I'm making a quick video just to talk about some of the things you need to, some of your health checks you need for the nursing program. And this is also for majority of nursing programs have the same requirements for your health. And also if you want to work in healthcare altogether, not all, but majority of facilities, especially here in Michigan, really the United States, but especially in Michigan, where I live at, have these requirements for the nursing program. So for my school, I'm going to show you the list of things I had to do to get into the program. And that includes CPR certification. So I had to pay to get my own CPR done with the American Heart Association, and that was about $85 here where I live at. And I had to pretty much with my school, everything that they want us to have, we have to submit it through like scanning it and uploading the documents, a proof of it. So yeah, my CPR got that done. And for hepatitis, I thought I was fully covered with that. Well, actually, my hepatitis was pretty good. I got a copy of that for my shot record, and they accepted that. And for the HIPAA and OSHA acknowledgement, I just had to sign that. And I think that one of my professors had to sign it as a witness that she educated us on it. And then we got to upload that. And then, of course, influenza is the flu vaccine. And I haven't had that vaccination since 2017. I only had it maybe 2 or 3 times in my whole adulthood. And I really don't too much care for the flu shot. But now that I'm becoming a nurse, I know that it's important to stay up to date on vaccinations per your health care facility. And in my case, I'm just going to do it to save myself some time and hassle from not getting it. But I don't really care for vaccinations. For the past couple of years, I've not been the kind of person that's quick to get vaccinated. But I did get my flu shot 2 weeks ago. And I got the paper from the pharmacy that did it and uploaded the flu shot on here, and that was accepted. And the MMR, measles, mumps, and rubella, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I did get vaccinated fully for that. But when I actually got my shot record, I had to get my titers done. So when I got my titers done at my job for employee health, I actually used it for school too. And they drew my blood, and I actually had to end up getting another measles and mumps vaccination because they both were too low. And I was told I wasn't vaccinated for it anymore, and I had to get revaccinated for it, for the measles, mumps, and rubella. So for the physical exam, believe it or not, it's the one sheet of paper, and it's so basic. Like, my doctor asked, hey, is this it? When I gave her my physical form that the school required to be filled out, because it was like extremely basic, like hardly anything. They just asked for your vitals, I believe medications, and like eyes, nose, ears, like just regular, like super, super, super basic. And it's not even like a sports physical. It was extremely basic. They give you a form to take to your doctor. So I got that done, and I scanned it and uploaded to the school. And TDAP, last time I got that done was, it has to be within 10 years. So mine was 2017. So I still have, I believe, this is 2020. So I still have 5 more years to get that redone. So I uploaded my TDAP from my shot records. And tuberculosis is the next one. And tuberculosis is basically the same thing as TB. And the school do require that you either upload a chest x-ray. Well, really the school wants you to have a 2-process TB test where you get the skin test done 1 week, and then I believe you wait 1 week. No, you read the results, and then go back again the next week and get another TB test. So it's like a 2-part TB test they want you to complete, and then you got to upload that. But I end up having a chest x-ray previously from maybe like 3 months ago, from when I thought I had COVID, and I went to the emergency room. So I did have a chest x-ray that showed that my lungs were clear, and so I submitted that, and that was accepted. The next one is varicella. I think I'm pronouncing it right, but it's basically chicken pox. And I believe on my shot record, it might have said immune, or actually, no, I think for that one, it had the actual dates on it. Because for the school I'm going to, Hondros, you have to have the actual dates on it. It can't say immune, or it can't say complete. It has to have the actual dates on it, or you have to redo it. So I believe my varicella was accepted because it did have the dates on my shot record. It did. So the next thing is COVID. Of course, I do not want to get the COVID vaccination. I'll do a video soon to share my reasons why, but I did have COVID 3 times since 2020. I had it exactly 1 year apart. I had it in 2020, March. I had it in March 2021, and I had it April 1st of 2022. So, but actually, while I'm making this video right now, I am currently fully vaccinated. I got both of my vaccinations from my local pharmacy, and I got Pfizer vaccinations, and it was 2 vaccinations, and I got them 3 weeks apart. And when I tell you I was so afraid, but I actually didn't have any symptoms at all besides a slightly sore arm. It wasn't that bad, and it only lasted not even maybe just 1 day. I had a sore arm for 1 day, and I was completely fine with both vaccinations. So that fear is over with. So I pretty much just took vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc, and magnesium, and B12, just in case I have some issues with the COVID vaccination. I just been taking these vitamins daily for the past couple of years, but I actually make sure that I took them again 30 days prior to me getting vaccinated for the flu and for COVID vaccinations, because I was afraid to have a weak immune system or having some issues with the vaccination. So I just took vitamins just to make myself feel like, I'm going to be okay. So I don't know if it worked or not, but and I also took some emergency, the emergency you get from the pharmacy. I took some of that too on the day of the week of my vaccinations. I took it every day until I got vaccinated. Not understanding that you have to do this, but I'm just telling you what I did. I don't know if it's the reason why I didn't get sick, but I didn't have any issues with the vaccination. So let me see what else we got to do. Now, I'm recording this video kind of after the fact of me getting vaccinated, but this is how my portal looked, my health portal looked after I got my first vaccination. It went from black to yellow, which means that my series is in process, because I took 1 shot, but it's still in the process, and I have to wait for it to update to green, which means it's accepted after I get my 2nd shot. So I had to make sure all this stuff done before the deadline, which actually I only got a chance to get my 1st shot done before the deadline. But I did show them a copy of the front and back of my COVID card to show my return date. So it was accepted until the next series was due. So make sure you stay up to date with this, using the health portal, to make sure that you don't get kicked out the program or don't get accepted, because you just don't want to be waiting till the last minute trying to do something, or try to send in paperwork saying that you're going to refuse. Have all this stuff sent in as soon as possible, like not the last minute, not the last week. Like try to have it done maybe your first week of enrolling, your first week before school even starts, before your program even starts. Like have all this stuff done if possible, so you don't have to be stressing and going back and forth to school and doing homework and studying, but still trying to do health screens and stuff. So, and then working in healthcare and going to school in healthcare, you will need majority, if not all, these things that's on the screen here that I mentioned in the video. Working in majority of the healthcare facilities, you will need most of these things, if not all of these things, to work in healthcare. So, especially as a nursing student, you don't want to not have these things done, and it's time for you to go to your clinicals, and you can't get in because you don't have the flu shot, or you might go to another clinical, and they don't mind if you don't have the flu shot, but it's mandatory for you to have had a COVID shot. So, the best thing to do is either get your paperwork submitted saying that you refuse to get it for whatever reason that's approved to be, refused for, but it might get accepted by the school. But that does not mean that the facility is going to accept you into their facility for as a nursing student just because the school accepted it. So, in my personal opinion, just to alleviate the headache, just get it done. Trust me, I do not want to get it done, but I know in order for me to be a nurse, it's easier for me to right now. I'll say, it's easier to just get it done because it's very difficult trying to maneuver around, not getting vaccinations when you've been already getting them your whole life. And I just don't have the time to be stressing about it. So I just got it done. We'll see what happens in the future. Will I get more vaccinations? I don't know. But right now, it's less stressful to stay in the program and make sure that everything's up to date. So I'm going to insert another picture of my screen to show you how the screen looks once everything is accepted. So this is I'm going to show you how how the screen look after everything is approved and your health screenings for the program. Let's see, sorry about the little squiggly lines. This is my laptop, so you can see we got CPR, flu, HIPAA, MMR, physical exam, Tdap, tuberculosis, varicella or chickenpox, and COVID-19. Everything is all green. And once your screen is all green, that means you clear to go to clinicals, and you won't have to worry about getting denied for a clinical site because you're not vaccinated. And like I say, even though the school accepts you, if you have certain declines against, or I'll say acceptable declines for vaccination, it doesn't mean your clinical site will. And, you can't pass the nursing program without attending your clinical sites. So that's why I said, if you really want to become a nurse and want to be in a nursing program, you just have to somehow suck it up and just get vaccinated. And this is me on my last day to get my last COVID shot, but it actually was snowing from out of nowhere on the weekend of I think November 12th, Saturday, November 12th in Michigan. It started snowing from out of nowhere. So, but I actually tried to get my last COVID shot on a due date, which was yesterday, Friday, November 11th, but I couldn't because they told me they didn't have any more series. The second shots, I don't know if there's a difference between the first and second shot, but they said they didn't have any second shots available and to come back tomorrow morning or afternoon, whenever, to get my second shot. So that's where I'm going here in the snow from out of nowhere. It was just 70 degrees here in Michigan in the fall, but that's how it is. So I'm at my local Rite Aid. About to go in here and get my last vaccination so I can be free and clear to go to any clinical and also to work at my job back in the hospital doing patient care. But I don't have to worry about nothing. And this is me after I got my shot the next day, just being extra, my little band-aid. But make sure you do the right thing in the program, follow all rules. And if you want to refuse any vaccinations, make sure you get the proper paperwork and look up. Look at my crack phone, a crack iPhone, but look up reasons and accepted reasons to decline vaccinations in your state, and submit the paperwork. And also understand that some places, I don't believe every place has that. Every place will not approve you, but it's worth to try it if you don't really believe in vaccinations. But make sure you just do the right thing so that you can get through nursing school, and at the same time, don't compromise your own beliefs. Do whatever's best for you, based on your goals. And make sure you subscribe and watch more of my videos on attending Hondros College in Toledo in my RN program. And this video might be helpful for other healthcare workers or other nursing students. Bye.